Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path. Last time we left off, we found out that the whole assassination plot was actually just a big ploy to higher the approving ratings of the president. However, we still understand why the hell Rook died. It doesn't make any sense. Well, he says, right here we're listening to Knightley's testimony. He says he's still blaming Nicole for Rook's death, and he says a shot was fired from the gun he found in the trash can. Well, let's think about this for a minute. Can I... Oh, oops. I can't. There you go. It says it was fired from the trash can, but he says that there were 2 shots fired, one from him and one from Nicole, but this revolver has 2 shots that were fired from it. So that's kind of odd. I mean, come on now. It's just easy to figure out. So you shot the balloon, and Miss Swift shot Rook? Is that really true? I can't see it any other way. The gun we discovered in the trash was fired twice. The number of gunshots don't add up. Oh! Why don't the gunshots add up? It's simple. This gun is fake evidence left behind by the real criminal. Fake evidence? Think about it. The criminal planted this for a reason. By finding the gun, we assume that the assassin was in the audience. In order to make us believe the gun was used by the assassin, the gun needed to appear as it had been fired twice. I get it, because 2 shots were fired during the incident. However, we proved that the bullet that hit the balloon did not come from this gun. Therefore, I have my doubts as to whether this gun also took Rook's life. Here it comes. You're packing some serious heat. Enough of the song and dance. You've come this far. Go ahead and say it. I won't just say it. I'll prove it. The one who really shot Rook. Oh, is none other than Dick Gumshoe. No. It has to be Knightley. Present, damn you. Present. There you go. Horace Knightley, you murdered Rook. You finally said it. Knightley. You couldn't have! The killer wasn't the only one who took advantage of the fake assassination plot. You intended to murder Rook and claim he was a victim of the assassination. Once the president had entered the security room and the door to the plane was closed, only the victim and Knightley would have been left in this room. Oh, okay. Because there's no way he could have fired at him from the stage because he would have turned his head to the right. And at that moment, you fired a 3rd bullet directly at Rook. A 3rd bullet. Ha! Only 2 gunshots were heard. The numbers don't match up. The plane's walls are soundproof. If the door was closed, the gunshot would not have been heard outside. But wasn't the president in the next room? That's true. The president may have heard a gunshot. Mr. President, did you hear a gunshot? I didn't hear any gunshots. But weren't you watching this room through the security cameras? The cameras in this room aren't usually turned on. I turn on the power after I enter the security room. So you didn't turn on the power immediately after entering the room? No, actually, What is it? He's not being clear. Mr. President, focus. This is vital. Please! I was hiding under the bed, covering my ears. What? But you knew the assassination was fake. It doesn't matter. I simply hate the sound of guns. That terrifying sound. I just can't help it. Wow. Well, you know, a lot of people, I mean, who wouldn't? That definitely ain't gonna go in my article. Ahem. Knightley, you saw the president hiding under the bed. Furthermore, you could tell the security cameras had been turned on by looking at the monitors. In that moment, when the president wouldn't hear the gunshot or see the room, you had a chance to fire a 3rd bullet at Rook. Knightley, did you really... You deceived me? You really think I killed that moron? That's cold, Mr. President. Have a little faith in me, the bodyguard who's risking his life to protect you. I want to believe you, I really do, but I just don't get it. Why are you suspecting me alone? There's still a possibility that she's the killer. This gun is not the murder weapon. The number of missing bullets makes that clear. Maybe it was one short to begin with. Ever think of that? Okay. Every single recording session. I don't know. That was actually a different number. Whatever. It does get annoying, though. What? Maybe I already fired a shot yesterday, or the day before. And the second shot was fired today. The one that hit Rook. Well, isn't that just a perfect excuse? Excuse? The possibility exists. You can't deny that. He's right. I can't deny it completely. You need decisive evidence. Evidence so decisive that it makes my heart stop and my logic crumble. You got something like that? Gah. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do anything? At this rate, Nicole will... Mr. Prosecutor, it's true I did an awful thing for a scoop, but I never killed nobody. I could never do such a thing like that. Decisive evidence. If I could prove the murder weapon was Knightley's gun, prove it was his gun. Yeah, it'd be great if I had a bullet that hit the balloon. Yep, ballistic markings. If we can find a bullet that took Rook's life, we can determine which gun fired a shot from the ballistic markings. If you got no evidence, then we're done talking. Hold it! What? You don't seriously have decisive evidence? Naturally. That's a big joke. Well, come on then, show us. What is the so-called evidence? The bullet that took Rook's life. That's the decisive evidence I need. This evidence. Do I have it? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess? I have the bullet. Right? Here, I knew that wasn't right. Somewhere. If the canary doesn't sing, just shoot it, or so his saying goes. Just as I hope. I'm gonna blast a hole in you. Right in your chest. No, yeah, I knew it was gonna be one of those. Rook was killed here, so where did that bullet go? Come to think of it, there's one thing in this room that's always fall out of place. Yep. Okay, so I don't have it. I think I do know where it is, though, now that I think about it. I don't have it. Okay, it's game over, man. However, it is somewhere in this room. What? The bullet that killed Rook pierced his body. So where did the bullet go? Earlier, you explained it like this. Yeah, the bullet that took Rook's life pierced through his body and hit the vest. That's right. It'd be dangerous if he didn't wear that bulletproof vest. However, now that the fake assassination plan has come to light, we know the bullet in the bulletproof vest was prepared earlier. So then, where did the bullet go? Interesting. Very interesting. Do you have the answer? Do I have evidence that shows the location of the bullet that killed Rook? I think I do. And if I remember correctly, it should... I think it's the security monitors because one of them shows a picture of like an animal and glass shards. So that makes sense. In this room, there's one thing that's clearly missing. Something missing? You sure it's not your brain? I'd like you to take a look at the rack of security monitors. Ah! It seems you've noticed, Mr. President. Among these images of plane surroundings, only the feed from the right side of the plane is absent. That's what's missing. A single monitor. Ugh. Mr. President, there was originally a monitor here, wasn't there? Oh, that's right. Why is there a stuffed toy now? That must have been put there to hide the empty space where the monitor used to be. Why is the monitor missing and where did it go? Why? Undoubtedly because it was hit by the bullet. In order to make us think that the bullet really hit the bulletproof vest, it would be a problem if another bullet hole was discovered. So then, where did the monitor go? Where? It should be hidden somewhere inside this plane. There hasn't been a chance to dispose of it outside since it was shot. Detective Gumshoe, search the plane. Roger that, sir. President Huang, you said extraterritorial laws apply to this plane. I will allow it. There's no problem. I just want to know the truth of Rook's death. Damn it! You think this is a joke? You're always like this. Rook this and rook that. Detective, we have his approval. Go ahead. And something tells me it's under the... Well, wait a minute. Mr. Edgeworth, I found it, sir. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say this spot might be under that hatch. Good work, Detective. Now let's extract a bullet from the monitor. If I do this here and do that... I got it! Well, it's definitely stained with blood. I'm certain it's the bullet that killed Rook. Alright then. This is the bullet that will crush your arguments. Decisive evidence that blows a hole in your logic. If the ballistic markings on this bullet do not match the gun found in the audience area, Miss Swift will be cleared of suspicion. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Detective, we need to examine the ballistic markings. Send the gun and bullet to forensics. Roger! We should be able to find clear marks on this bullet, sir. Oh. Man, how much longer is this gonna go? Now then, let's listen to a forensics report. Reporting! First, the blood on the bullet matches the victim's blood. So this bullet really did take Rook's life. Also, Horace Knightley's fingerprints were found on this gun. Knightley's fingerprints probably came from when he took all our evidence. The real issue is the ballistic markings. If the markings don't match, Miss Swift will be clear of suspicion. And the bullet's ballistic markings match this gun. What? They match? What? No way! There's no mistake. The bullet was fired from this gun. What? Oh, that's strange. Looks like I was right after all. Naturally. Do you recall... Do you really think you had me cornered? You misread the board. The only one who's been cornered is you. Damn it all. I thought I was done. If the ballistic markings match the gun, there can be no doubt. The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the audience area. Who could have used the gun? Not me, because I was on stage, and what about the lady reporter in the audience? All the evidence points to that young lady's assassin who killed Rook. Well, it's your move, Prosecutor. Where did you find this gun again? And which gun fired a bullet? At least we know. It ain't me. Ugh, this can't be happening. The President and I have admitted to the fake assassination plot. Now it's your turn to admit who the real criminal is. That doesn't make Nicole the criminal. Don't get riled up, Kay. Leave him have his say first. After he's done, it won't be too late to begin our counterattack. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, I really don't know what to do here. Well, let's just give it a shot. Okay. Bullet that killed Rook was fired from that gun you found. Okay, okay, let's press on this. Knightley, you... Oh, damn it all. You're the one who should hold it. You proved it yourself. Don't tell me you're going to betray your own logic. The bullet is stained with the victim's blood, and it's clear it took the victim's life. And the ballistic markings match the gun we found in the trash can. Nice, nice. Your face betrays your thoughts, Mr. Prosecutor. At this rate, he'll get away. Now that you've got a firm grasp of reality, it's time to take the next step. The link between the gun and the bullet is clear, so... who could have used the gun? We can press on that, I guess. Who? Indeed. You already know the answer. You just don't want to admit it, huh? I know the feeling. It's probably like how I felt before. Feeling so irritated, you're just itching to pull the trigger. But this ain't the time to be joking around. Only one person could have used that gun. Not me, because I was on stage. What about that lady reporter? Press on this real quick. Do you have proof that Miss Swift fired a gun? Whoa there, didn't the boys in blue already prove that? But Nicole's fingerprints were found in the gun. And yours were all over it, pal. Well, that's because I was handling all the evidence earlier. If that lady isn't a killer, then who else could it be? Oh, man, I'm hiccuping now. You were the one who cornered the assassin in the audience. Capiche? In fact, from every angle on the board, all the evidence points to that young lady's assassin who killed Rook. I don't recall that being proven. Well, what exactly have you proved? Oh yeah, you proved I fired the first bullet. But you're forgetting one crucial thing. Why were you called here in the first place? Well, that's obvious, pal. We came to find the truth. Do you consider the worsening relationship with it was saying Fa to be the truth? No. Your purpose here was to solve the attempted assassination incident. My purpose here is for me to decide. It is not to be decided by the likes of you. Whatever. If you spend all day arguing like this, the case is going to go unsolved. Just give it up already. The real criminal is that lady over there. No, the real criminal can be none other than this man. The ballistic markings match the gun we discovered in the trash can. When did Knightley have the opportunity to touch the gun? It could have only been when I handed over the evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, is there anything we can do? Our reasoning up until now has not been wrong. There's an obstacle we'll have to overcome. But doesn't he have decisive evidence? A testimony born from lies will always contain a contradiction. First, I need to press Knightley for more details. I tried doing that. Did I not press in this one? No. That's... Didn't you say it earlier? This is the decisive evidence. Ugh. Well, how does that make you? How does it feel to have a hole blown through your test reasoning? The ballistic markings match the gun we found, so does that mean Nicole really was the shooter? I like to believe otherwise. But he's got decisive evidence on his side, sir. Indeed. How should I proceed? If Miss Swift isn't a killer, then the ballistic markings should not match. Thoughts, Kay? If the evidence is impossible, then maybe we should doubt the evidence itself, right? Doubt the evidence? Nicole's definitely not a criminal. So if the evidence says that she's a criminal, there must be something wrong with it. You seem awfully sure of yourself. I'm a great thief's it's great thief's intuition. Intuition? Still, isn't it? It's quite possible. Above all, Miss Swift doesn't seem like the type of person to tell such elaborate lies. In court, the evidence is everything, and yet here I am doubting it. Which evidence do I doubt? I guess it could be the gun, or it could be the bullets itself. If anything's a suspect here, it can only be the gun. The bullet was discovered just a moment ago. It couldn't have been tampered with. Did Knightley have a chance to tamper with the gun? Except, besides handing over the evidence. So, there's that. Still can't think of everything here. That's right, he could have tampered with the gun at that time. There's no doubt this gun is a real murder weapon. In that case, the owner of this gun is... What? The owner of the gun? Wait a minute. They have the same issue gun, so maybe it was actually Rook's gun. Maybe. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I flipped the screen on accident. I was gonna say, what the hell's going on? Maybe this person? Nope. Wait, no. They never had the opportunity to swing. No, not like that. Never mind. I'm thinking differently here. No other could have done it. So, then it was Knightley's gun. Yeah. He must have switched the guns. Without a doubt, this is Knightley's own gun. Okay. What else is there? The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the audience. In the audience area. Well, wait a minute. This is your revolver, so take that. Knightley, you fiend! You switched the guns! The gun that matched the ballistic markings was yours all along. Ha! Interesting choice of move you've made there. The switch occurred at the time you seized the evidence. Well, we were arguing it with the president over the investigation rights. You detached the laser sight from the gun and found found in the audience area and attached it to your gun. Then, when you returned the evidence, you gave me your own gun. Did I do that? Come on, that was the Urkel thing right there. So, what you're saying is I knew you wanted to examine the ballistic markings. Indeed. Staying one move ahead of your opponent. Isn't that the fundamental rule of chess? Isn't it like professional level? They're like 3 steps ahead or something like that. Whatever. I'm glad you feel that way, Mr. Prosecutor, but you've given me too much credit. Besides, can you even prove I pulled the old switcheroo with the guns? Oh, damn it all, I want this to end already. So the gun happens to be the same model as mine. Pure coincidence. But take a closer look. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached to it. Check the number bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots were fired. See? There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right? Giving you too much credit. That hardly sounds like something you'd say. Guess I'm just more modest than you. Well, except when I'm in front of a chessboard. But we're not in front of a chessboard. That's too bad. Don't use that as an excuse later. I didn't lose the game. I just couldn't find enough evidence. You're the one who should have an excuse ready. You didn't beat me at chess. You only found the evidence. Okay. Same model. Take a closer look. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached. Check the number of bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots were fired. There's no evidence that I switched the guns, right? Well, I don't know, actually. I don't think I present this. Or can I? No. I doubt it. Fire 2 bullets. Okay. I don't know. This is a laser pointer. So an implement you attach to the gun. Yeah, we said this already. It does make it easier to aim. The drawback is that you're more easily detected. But for the targets, you probably wouldn't detect a thing, sir. Blah, blah, blah. I'm still thinking what the hell it could be. Seems too easy to present this. It doesn't seem right anyway. I don't know. Foolproof vest. I don't know. What do I do? Do I press again? Evidence that Knightley switched the guns? Does that even exist? There's no evidence that directly proves that Knightley switched the guns. Yet, we know for a fact he did. If he didn't, there will be no explanation for the ballistic markings. I need to carefully consider the meaning behind every piece of evidence linked to his testimony. The truth must be there. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm actually gonna give it a break for right now because I can't. Well, one video's going for a little while, and I kind of need to think about this before I make any stupid mistakes. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2: Prosecutor's Path. I'll see you guys later.